Good morning, Facebook Live. CamiBaker.com here at the airport in San Diego. I'm in San Diego. I'm heading to San Jose so that I can do some masterminding and business planning with another partner in San Jose. Then I'm jumping on the plane and heading back to the Boston area. And I just had a wonderful event last night. I did a meetup with a co-working space in San Diego called The Nest. And what wonderful, phenomenal people they are. I'm going to have to tag them on this. Darren and Mo and all the others there were just really awesome. And while I was in San Diego, I have had the blessing of spending the last 3 or 4 days with my business partner, Tracy Thompson, and her beautiful daughter, Scarlett. What a treat it was to hang out with them and all their pets, their dog, their cat, their bird. But they were wonderful hosts, and while I was there, Tracy, hi Larry, my God Larry, it's been a long time since we talked, call me, we need to talk. So Tracy has a wonderful group called Conscious Conversions, so she does the conscious conversations that convert, which is why we are such a powerful power twin team activate kind of a thing, because I help people get, I don't want to say prospects, but I help people get their potential clients to the table. I'm the networking person. I'm the person who creates the rapport and chats people up. I get them to the table, and Tracy is awesome at converting, conscious converting. And so guys, if you're not selling, you're not serving. If you're not selling, you're not serving at a high level. When we are giving away our information for free, people take it as free advice, and that's how they apply it. So you want to serve, you got to sell. So anywho, here I am in San Diego, getting ready to head to San Jose, and I wanted to let you know that yesterday, when I was doing this meetup, thank you for all the hearts. When I was doing this meetup, when I was doing a call with Tracy yesterday, we decided that we would do some free reviews for people. In other words, there are a lot of things going on in people's sales system that have holes in them. For example, do you have a networking plan? I'm going to bet that you don't, because networking doesn't work. Networking wastes time with activity. NetWebbing leverages time with strategy. Are you wasting time doing a lot of activity, or are you leveraging your time by having a strategy? Huge, huge difference. So, if you're going out to networking events, barely getting there on time, walking around spraying your cards, handing them out to everybody, collecting a bunch of cards, grabbing all these cards, but you're not following up, you're not getting the business that you're looking for, there's a lot of holes in that. You are not posturing, packaging, presenting yourself as the expert and the authority in that room. Then there's a lot of strategy that has been missing in your business networking. And that is why it's time to NetWeb. Create a web now, so that as that web of connections is created, you are referred. Example, here I am in San Diego. I came here because I've been building a NetWeb with Tracy, and now she has brought me out and has referred me basically to all of her community. Now, I can't just be referred. I have to bring value, which is part of why people will refer you. But the point is that there is the name of my book, Mingle to Millions, The Art and Science of Building Business Relationships and Mastering Referrals. Thank you for all the hearts. Dion, I really appreciate that. The hearts are so yummy. The art and science of building business relationships and mastering referrals. See, when you're building the right business relationships, the referrals naturally come to you. People just naturally say, oh my dear God, you got to work with her, you got to work with him. So, what is your networking strategy? I'll bet you I'll bet you $100,000 you don't have one. And if you have one, it's because you're just going to write one up and pretend that you always have it. So what I'm doing is, sorry about the overhead talk, what I'm doing is I'm reviewing for people their networking plan. Let's take a look at it. Let's see where the holes are. Let's see about how I can help you create a strategy. Because here's the thing, the people that I work with are decision makers that make decisions. Decision makers that make decisions. My people are brilliant. They are very brilliant. If you're watching this, you're pretty smart, because I don't attract people who aren't. So it's not that you can't figure it out. It's not that you can't spend years and 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 years going to hundreds and hundreds and thousands of events. You can do that, and you can get some success from that. But the ones who actually say, you know what? I want to grab hold of someone who's been there, done that, and can lead me in a more structured, strategic, sophisticated way. There's brilliance in that. Every time I have needed to make a shift, whether it was from being an alcoholic to sobering up, whether it was getting my real estate license, not having a clue, and being in the top 5% in the first year with a 2-year-old child living in a mobile home, broke as a joke, not having a clue, whether it was getting into network marketing, not even knowing what network marketing is, being in the top 3% of that within 4 months, and building a team over 5 years of 10,000 people worldwide and personally recruiting 131 of them. Every time I've done something like that, it has not been of my own volition. It has been because I have been smart enough to say, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I am ignorant. But I'm ignorance on fire. I'd rather be ignorance on fire than knowledge on ice. So we can be smart all day long, but if we don't know exactly how to apply, then we're not getting anywhere. So all these times that I've needed to shift my energy, the smartest thing I ever did was say, I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Please help me. Please help me put the bottle down. Please help me learn how to find sellers in real estate that want to sell. Please help me with my personal development and my recruiting skills and network marketing. And because I was able to ask for help over and over and over, I got better and better at things. So you are probably really smart, or you wouldn't be attracted to listening to stuff like this. So that's awesome. Now it's just a matter of time, making a few tweaks in what you're doing. So send me a private message if you would. Oh, Elena gave me a referral. Dion, is it Dion? Dion Walker. Dion. I'm going to have to hook you up. You and I got to get on the phone. Anybody that Alina refers to me is hot shit. That's good stuff. Why don't you and I get on the phone? Let's talk about what your networking strategy is. Because Alina is doing my book. She's my publisher. And she's been networking for years. And she'll tell you that I've got some interesting twists on how to build relationships. I've always been a guerrilla marketer. I've always been innovative in thinking. I don't know, just always have. When I was 8 years old and there were kids in school that had quarters in their pocket but no gum, when they wanted gum and I wanted their money, I would stop and buy gum on the way to school and I would sell it at a profit. If I bought it for 10 cents, I'd sell it to them for 25. So I've just always had a way of looking at things. How do you monetize? How do you make it better? How do you use this to your advantage? Not to take advantage, but to have the advantage. Not to take advantage, but to have the advantage. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little Facebook Live later on this week about not taking advantage. Has anybody ever met a narcissist? I met a narcissist recently. 48 years on the planet. I've worked in strip bars, I've worked in bars, I've been in network marketing, I've done a lot. I've never in my life met somebody that was more pathological, narcissistic in my life. And I'm actually going to do a video on that because I want to help other people, men and women, to notice when they're in the presence of one, because damn, can that mess you up. So, what is your networking strategy? I will help you review it. send me a private message. Yesterday when I was at this event, now I don't collect cards. You guys all know I'm against card collecting. These cards that I got from last night are all people who are wanting me to help them review their networking strategy so that I can help them. So I won't just sit around with these cards. I have everyone do the pledge, and here's the pledge. Put your hand on your heart. I state your name, solemnly swear I will never, ever ask for a business card again or contact unless I have full intention of following up and I actually do it within a week. So all of these cards that I got from people, not because they shoved them in my hand, somebody shoves a card in my hand that I didn't ask for, it goes in the trash. I have no need for that. But when I ask for a card, it gets followed up on within a week. Ron Koeman is on watching us right now. He is one of the best networkers I know. And that man can grab up a lot of cards. But the difference between Ron and 99.9% of all other human beings, when he gets a card, he follows up on it, and he follows up on it fast. That's how we met, and that's why we're good friends. So I have all these cards to set up appointments to speak with people about their networking strategy. And my schedule is getting full with that. But I love talking to people about their networking strategy because they ain't got one. They ain't got one. I didn't have one either. That's okay. I can help them with that. I can help you with that. So as I'm going through these cards here, sitting at the airport and on the plane, I will be setting those up. Ron, I just want to give you another kind word because you have been such a good friend to me over the last year and a half. Ups and downs, backs and forths, traveling, renting cars together, seeing the California coast together, introducing each other to really high-profile people, sharing the stage together. Guys, have a networking strategy. Have a networking strategy. I'd love to hear, I ain't got one, Dion says. I know. Send me a message and we'll talk about that, chica. So I'm out networking about a year and a half ago and I meet this guy, Ron, and right off the bat, we start communicating and we start going to a lot of events together. And he and I are peas in a pod. We have a great time when we go out. And the thing is that I introduce him to people. He introduces me to people. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about creating a net web. The connections that we are making. The connections that we are making. And then Alina Rarick. Alina, I haven't even physically met yet. But Ron and I were in Chicago at a Rainmaker event with Bill Walsh. I met a guy named Flint Harrell. Hi, Flint, if you're watching. Flint, and I really didn't even talk much, but we talked enough that he referred me to Elena. Elena and I get on the phone. We start doing Skypes together. She lives in Ohio. I live in the Boston area. Still haven't actually met her yet, but we get on Skype and I actually sing songs to her. I sing some of the goofiest songs because she's like one of my best friends too. She's publishing my book. She's the one that did the cover of my book that I'm just so proud of. She just rocks. And I wouldn't have these relationships if it wasn't for networking. If it wasn't for net webbing, if it wasn't for getting out and being seen. Guys, if you're hanging out and hiding behind your computer, if you're just sending emails, if you're creating some funnel, expecting, waiting, praying, wishing for people to just come to you, you know what? There's a lot of people that make a lot of money with those funnels, but guess what else they do? Guess what else Frank Kern and Jeff Walker and Ty Lopez and all the other big people that make hundreds and thousands of dollars a month, guess what else they do besides have a funnel? They know how to communicate with people. They know how to look into the camera. They know how to go to events and shake hands and find joint venture partners. They know how to get on the phone when they need to talk to somebody and either cut a deal, negotiate, review a business plan, whatever it is that they're doing. So just because you have a funnel online, just because you have a beautiful website, just because you have the cure to cancer, does not mean everybody knows that you exist. And once they do know that you exist, you need to be able to communicate with them, conversate with them, collaborate with them to create the income, influence, and impact that you're wanting to have. So let me know if you would like for me to review your plan. And I'm going to follow Tracy's model of having a mastermind group on Facebook. I never understood it until I spent the last 3 or 4 days with Tracy Thompson, Conscious Conversions. She's the Conscious Conversion Queen. Conversations that convert. Conscious conversations that convert. That's a tongue twister. And she has a wonderful mastermind, and what she does is once a week they get on the phone and they have these great mastermind calls. She is creating value, so all of her paid clients are on there getting more value. All of the people who aren't her paid clients are getting value and maybe becoming her clients. She's getting referred to people because she's showing that value. So when I do a meetup once a month in different parts of the country, it's the same thing. I love doing it face to face. I don't do as much of it with Facebook, but I can do this. I love doing Facebook Lives. I love giving tips and strategies. So if you want to be in my Facebook group, give me a shout out, give me a thumbs up, give me a hey, give me a heart, and let me know, and I will add you to my mastermind group. It's going to be free, but not free. You have to be engaged. You have to bring benefit. You have to bring benefit to the other people in the group. You have to participate, because I'll kick you out. I'll kick you out if you don't participate. You don't have to shell out any cash, but you got to bring value. You've got to be a heart-centered entrepreneur. You've got to have something to share. And so every week when we're doing Facebook Lives or Zooms or whatever that is that we're doing, you have to be able to show up, suit up, and don't shut up, because you got to talk up. So I'm getting ready to get on the plane. I love all you guys. Ron, thank you so much for being my friend. Elena, thank you so much for being my friend and for always sending me referrals. As a matter of fact, it's because of Elena that I'm getting on a couple of stages in Ohio this summer. Big stages, 300, 400, 500 people that I'm going to have the blessing of serving because of the simple referral, because of being able to build a business relationship that led to a referral, and then being able to have a good conversation that can convert to yet another great business relationship that is now leading me to referrals of 300 people from their stage. You see how that works? Is that happening for you? Because if it's not, I can help you with that. Send me a message. Gotta run. Bye.